Hey guys, this is Tactics, and today I'm going to be coming to you with another map review. This time we're going to be going over Operation 925. This is the last map I need to cover in close quarters, and basically the last review I'm going to be doing for the new DLC as well. Now guys, just a heads up, this map right here is quite complex at times, and so it might take a little bit longer to cover this review, so I'll try to make it as fast as possible. But to start off, this is the first spawn point I was giving. It was random. Now I'm going to go over, start from A, work my way to C, go down to B. Now let's go and get this started. Upstairs, covering on top of A, this little balcony loops around quite a bit. It gives you cover over the flag. This is a good spot if you want to go ahead and hold A from above. Now to give a heads up, there are two offices up here. There's one, here's two, and there is a conference room. So there's only 3 rooms upstairs. It's a good spot to put a spawn beacon in if you want to, and stick a motion sensor closer to the flag. That way you can keep a close eye on what's going on. Now, from upstairs, there's 2 stairwells that lead down below. Here's the first, and as you can see, it takes you right downstairs into A, and it could also take you straight down into the garage. So this is an office setting building that has 2 floors. When you're looking at A and C, that can look over A and C, and there is a 3rd floor, a parking garage. So if you really want to look at it like that, it's a 3-floor building, and there's only the upper floors on A and C. So let's get back over here. Now when you're in downstairs on A, there is 8 rooms you need to watch out for that people can hide in. There's 6 conference rooms. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, there's 4, there's 5, and here's 6. There's 1 office right here, and then there is a lounge area right here. That makes 8 total rooms that people can hide in, or they'll stay close on in regards to A. Now, as you can see in the A cap area, you're pretty exposed to a lot of different areas, so I do not suggest capping the flag from out here. I suggest that you go inside this little kitchen area, cap from in here. It gives you the most cover. Sure, if someone peeks around the corner and you're looking the wrong way, you have the possibility to die from the element of surprise, but at the same time, this gives you the most cover without being shot and leaving yourself exposed. Now, you can go out here. There's not really much point to it. If you put spawn beacons out here, people are going to hear it, and they're going to know that you basically had one outside, so it's not really that smart. Maybe a motion sensor might work out there, but when you're capping from A, there's a multitude of areas you got to watch out for. This is the second set of stairs that I did not go over that leads you to top of A balcony, as you can see right here. Now, going back from down here, that leads you to have to watch out for the garage from down below. That's what I'm going to call South Garage. There's the balcony. There is South Hallway. There is North Hallway over here. There's the second set of stairs that I showed you is pretty much over here, which is also where the North Garage is. And then you also have to watch out for Mid Hallway right over here. So let's go ahead and count that out. There's 1, 2, we're going to count the balconies, 1, 3, North Garage 4, North Hallway 5, and Mid Hallway 6. 6 areas that you really need to be careful of for where the enemies can be coming from or where they're already going to be stationed at. Now let's go ahead and take you down over here. Let me give you a heads up on this. The stretch that leads from A to C is all offices, and there's 1 area of construction, but I consider this north-south. As you can see, I'm on the south part of the map. I think it's easier when I label it like this. So south, mid, and north is what I'm going to do. This is the south hallway stretch. As you can see, it's all cubicles and conference rooms, and it takes you straight from A to C. So now that I just showed you this stretch, there's 1 more stretch that is important. You can come all the way to the south end of the hallway and come right through this little storage area into this stretch that takes you straight to C. I recommend going this way because it gives you the most cover. If they have someone stationed down here, then oh well, but at the same time, when you come this way, you can get upstairs to look over on the top of C. So that's one reason why I recommend going this way. Gives you more cover, gives you more options to go ahead and flank from. Now, let me go back out here towards Alpha so I could show you the different ways. So this is the south hallway stretch. It's just laced with cubicles and conference rooms. There's the mid hallway stretch. Right here, it's the same thing almost, except the fact that it does not go all the way to C. Once you get to here, you can choose to go to the south hallway stretch. Or you could choose to go to North Hallway, which is all under construction. North Hallway is an entire construction stretch. And as you can see, I'm on the north side of the map. So let me go back up here again, and I'm going to show you the North Hallway stretch. Now, North Hallway connects all the way to where the second stairwell was that leads to top of A, and also where North Garage entrance is. So right here. This is where you can start on your North Hallway stretch. I'm going to go ahead and show you. It connects all the way down to C, just like South Hallway does. And just like there was a way to get to upstairs, to look over on top of C from North Hallway, or South Hallway, you can do the same from North Hallway. As you can see, went up the stairs, and here we are. This is a good spot to look out over on the top of C. People who are capturing C do not have any cover, so they're exposed. So this is definitely an advantageous position. Now let me just go ahead and back down here, and I'm going to show you C. Now there is also a restroom right here that people can cut through, and look at that, there's no reflection in the mirror, but this connects you either to go straight over here to South Hallway stretch or North Hallway stretch, and it's pretty close to where Mid Hallway stretches as well if you just come right on this corner. Now back onto C. I don't really like C that much. You're exposed the entire time when you're capping it. If they have anyone stationed, this is a big place where people put C4. They'll put C4 on this flag, and they'll hide anywhere around all these different chairs, plants. As you can see, they could pretty much hide themselves very well and just wait for you to start trying to neutralize and blow you up. Definitely throw grenades on this area, or at least just touch the border, back off, and let them try to blow it up. Now, there is 5 areas you got to look out for when you're capturing C. There is a reception desk right here. Let me just show you what this looks like. As you can see, it's a reception desk that connects to that bathroom, connects to South Hallway, connects to North Hallway. There is the balcony, that's 2. There is North Garage 3. There is South Garage 4, and then there's that South Hallway stretch 5. 5 different areas you got to watch out for on C. Like I said, I don't really like this flag that much, but at the same time, if people aren't attacking that much, go ahead and grab it. Now let's go into the garage. This is the last section we need to cover. As you can see here in the garage, it's a very wide open area with cars, laid out all over the place that you can use for cover. There's 5 different ways to get into B. There's 2 from C, there's 2 from A, and there's 1 stairwell that connects to the North Hallway on the mid part of the map. I'm going to show you this really fast. And here we are. So this is where the last section, so 5 different ways to get into B. B is the flag I make my primary. That may sound confusing to some of you, but B is directly in the middle of the map, and if you can pretty much get yourself some good cover, and it's always surprise the enemy if you work a recon kit properly. So I always use a recon kit on this map. I stick a spawn beacon down somewhere. I'm not really going to show you that, and it's always important to put a motion tugs somewhere close to the flag. From that point, you can basically cover the flag. I make B my main flag because it's midway, like I said before, and it's easy to go from A to C. I always choose to go A to C depending on how many enemies are, where they're spawning at, where they're focusing on. Say if all their enemies are spawning on C and that's where they're focusing, use the midpoint at B to go to A, and just have some people defend B. B is my main point. That may sound confusing, but it leaves a lot of versatility in regards to choosing A to C from there, depending on the situation. Now, like I said, always put a motion sensor close to here because you have to keep an eye out on the stairwell from where they can flank from the 5th area. And from there, you can decide where you want to defend, depending on where they're going to be coming from. Say if they have C capped, and that's where they're all coming from, then go ahead and put a good defensive position up here. Leave your motion sensor back there so you know when people are coming from behind you, and that way it leaves your team the ability to come and back you up when you need it. So I like this map. It's pretty good. This is the only map where I make B my stationary flag, my main flag, or at least the mid flag, I should say, not B. But just to give a heads up down here in the garage, do not use vehicles for cover when you're in a gunfight and when there's grenades coming at you. If they are intact, let me show you why. Now this vehicle takes a little bit more, but it does blow up. If you're near that car, you are going to die. Once the car is blown up, use it for cover. It is going to be very useful at that point, but do not use an intact car for cover because it will get you killed. So that basically covers my map overview for Operation 925. I hope you guys have liked this. Now just remember, quick recap, B is my primary flag that I use. I use a recon kit to hold it to the best of my ability, and then from there I go to A to C depending on the situation. And yeah, I hope you guys have liked the reviews. After this, since I'm done with the new Close Quarters DLC material, I'm just going to be going over some more strategical commentaries, and I will always be taking recommendations. So let me know what you guys want to see next, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the day.